handstands and muscle-ups. And that's basically how it works. So you do 10 muscle-ups and then 10 handstands, or 10-second handstands, or a 20-second handstand, or whatever, one super killer handstand. Yo, what's going on, guys? Reece here from Modern Lifting with the Modern Lifting Podcast. Conversations about calisthenics, bodyweight training, gymnastics, all that good stuff. I'm Reece, a personal trainer from the UK and founder of modernlifting.com. And in this episode of the podcast, we're going to be talking about supersets, trisets, and complex sets. Ooh, very exciting. And yeah, these are really important. They're basically simple ways you can make templates for your workouts. So you can just go insert template, and then you know what you're going to do for that, or you know how to structure workouts when you go out on your own and you want to learn certain skills and progress to different things, and you can sit down and just work it all out yourself rather than having to pay people like me loads of money. Alternatively, you can pay me loads of money, and so do that. Or don't, in which case do it yourself, and that's cool. I'm going to help you do that as well. So supersets are pairs of exercises. So you do like a pair, instead of basically, right, what these sets are not single exercise sets. Most time you do a set, you're doing one exercise times 10 reps times three sets. Okay, so that's just like a standard formula for like strength training. It's just common, isn't it? Or like 3 times 8 or 3 times 12 or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just an arbitrary number. Yeah, so with these, what you do is they're like mini circuits. So instead of doing just one exercise times 10 times 3 and then moving on, you do like 2 exercises times 10 times 3 or 3 exercises or 4. And, the further you go, the more complex that the set gets. Ooh. So supersets are pairs of exercises. That's 2 exercises, and you do, we'll talk about it in a sec. No. So they're 2 exercises. So think like strength and skill, or push and pull. You could do like pull-ups and dips, or you could do handstands and muscle-ups. And that's basically how it works. So you do 10 muscle-ups and then 10 handstands, or 10-second handstands, or a 20-second handstand, or whatever, one super killer handstand. Or you do get in your handstand, you do like little transitions between your shapes or whatever for like 10 reps. So you go like straight, straddle, diamond, tuck, straight, straddle, diamond, tuck, straight, straddle, and then that's 10. So there you go. There's 2 ideas. Supersets, pairs of exercises. Okay, and what you do is you do both of them, then you have your rest, and then you do both of them again, then you have your rest, and you do that for however many sets you're doing before moving on to the next stuff. These are really good for just simple stuff. If you don't have a lot of equipment available, you might only be able to do a couple of exercises, but it's good to pair up exercises that are relatively equal, so that you can mix different muscle groups into the same workout and have a total body workout. I still haven't done the episode on the maths for that, but trust me, it's better. So supersets. Trisets. Triset, you probably worked this out. Trisets are 3 exercises. Woo! Thumbs up to anyone who guessed that by themselves. You're obviously you're very smart. So trisets are 3 exercises. So you do like the foundation workout is like pulls, dips, leg raises. 3 exercises: pull, push, and core. Okay, and they're brilliant. So do that. So trisets, yeah. It's exactly the same principle. You do 10 pulls, 10 dips, 10 leg raises every break. 10 pulls, 10 dips, 10 leg raises every break. You don't have to necessarily go 10, then 10, then 10. Like, they do that kind of, people do that kind of pull-up, that muscle-up dip pull-up challenge where you do 10 muscle-ups, then 10 dips, then 10 pull-ups without letting go of the bar. You don't have to do trisets like that. Yeah, okay, you can have 30-second break. You can come down and have a stretch quickly. You can come down and have a minute or 2 minutes. That doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does, because you don't want to spend forever just sitting around the gym or the park, like checking yourself out and like looking at your phone. You want to be training and getting out, because that's, why waste your time? You're busy. Carry on with your workout and get out. Get in the sauna. So yeah, that's basically how that works. Then you have like the longer break after you do all 3 exercises. So you have like maybe you do your pulls and your training partner does your pulls, then you do your dips and your training partner does your dips, then you do your leg raises and your training partner does your leg raises. So you have about 30 seconds each on the bar, so you each get like a 30-second break, and then you do in your next set. And then when you've finished all of them, you have your 2 minutes, and then you get back up and do it again. Yeah, so that's how that works. Trisets, you can do basically anything with trisets, just like you can with supersets. So say you're doing like a progression or whatever, you might do like your highest level skill, then you might do like your highest level dynamic progression, like bicycle kicks or flutter kicks or something like that. Then you might do your highest level isometric progression. So the next one down, probably it'll be by then. So say you were doing like a full front lever, then you were doing bicycle kicks, then you would do like a single leg hold, or you do 2 single leg holds, one each side, for 10 seconds each. And that's it, your triset. Then you have your break and you do it again. So that's those 2. Complex sets are more. Yeah, so more than 3. And I think complex sets, the thing is, right, you can also call complex sets like stuff that combines exercises, because it is like more, but really they're like transitions and stuff like that, and I'll call them transitions and routines and combos and stuff like that. But complex sets can also be called combined, they can also refer to combined exercises. So what I mean by that is like you pull up, then a leg raise, then a pull up, then a leg raise, and you do 2 exercises in one go, essentially. It's more complex. So yeah, cool. Why work in groups? Oh mate, I'm rambling. So why work in groups? Why would you even do that? So the first is that it's easy to work with. Yeah, so it's like it just creates templates. So you can go the foundation triset. If you listen to the podcast or you checked out More Than Lifting or you downloaded the foundation workout, the foundation triset, what I'm referring to is pulls, dips, leg raises. So that's one thing. That's a strength triset. You can stick that into any workout, and then you're like, yeah, I'm doing strength training today. You know what I mean? So it's easy to work with. You can do the same with skills. So like I just said with the front lever one, you can take that triset, the highest level isometric, then highest level dynamic, then drop it to down one for your highest level, kind of your second highest isometric hold. So you can stick that anywhere, preferably at the top of your workout. Always front load, remember? And then you got your skill training in a workout. You stick them to, oh my God, mental. So it makes it very easy to work with, because there are so many exercises and variations and so much stuff that it can be kind of overwhelming if you don't have something simple, like a simple little template that you can just go slot in your exercises, whatever level you're at, and then crack on. Yeah. Because it's not just exercises, and there's the progressions as well, then there's the variations, and there's this, and there's that, and there's everything else. So it just means that you never miss stuff out, because it's easy to neglect one part of your body, like your legs, for example, because you just forget to do any legs training because you're so wrapped up learning your muscle up. And that's not necessarily a bad thing short term, but long term, obviously, an imbalance, a problem, angry Reese, okay, and probably angry legs at some point as well. So just be aware of that. So let's have a look at an example of this then. I've already spoken about this before, the one workout framework. If you haven't checked out that episode of the podcast, check that out. I think it's probably episode 37. I'm just going with that. So look back a couple 40 odd episodes and have a look, and then see if I was right and listen to that episode. But I'm basically going to break down this one workout frame for you anyway, so just forget all this shit I'm talking about, So in the one workout framework, you've got 3 sets. Yeah, it's a very simple template. You got your skills triset first, or skills progressions first. It can be a superset if you want, but I say triset just because that's what I say. Then just for more training times, that's all. All right, then we got strength triset afterwards, that foundation one that I was talking about, and then we got a finishers triset as well. So we take 3 low-level conditioning exercises like flutter kicks or push-ups or rows when you're training at that level, and then you just do them to the death, all right, for finishers. Then supersets For a little example, you could do something like strength and skill, like we spoke about. You could do push and pull, or you could do like upper body and legs. So you could do something like, or an isometric and legs, or you could, I mean, the choices are basically endless, but you got to make sure, obviously, that it aligns with your goals. So say you wanted to do strength and legs, it was like a strength, and you're in a strength cycle, so you do like muscle ups and pistol squats. Easy. Or actually, the thing with pistol squats is because you've got to do both legs, it's kind of a triset, isn't it? So you do your weakest leg first, and then because you're going to be doing both of them, so you just do your weak one first so that you don't waste all your energy on your good leg. And then you waste the depleted energy on your good leg afterwards instead, because you got an advantage with that one anyway, and it helps to fix those imbalances. So supersets, push and pull, obviously we know what that is, pulls, dips, and rows and push-ups, or just muscle up for just a single thing. But for that, we'd usually mix that with skills. You know what I mean? Muscle up, because it's a total upper body exercise, that you might as well mix that with something else, like your pistol squats or like handstands or something like that, which is one of my favorite supersets. I've spoken about it loads in previous episodes. Muscle ups and handstands, fun times. So then, so other ones, your trisets. You can do your push, pull, hold, like your 3 movement patterns, or you could do like push and pull and legs, or you could do like push, pull and something else, or you can do trisets of more complex exercises, or you can do, trisets. You got plenty of options. I don't need to talk about trisets anymore. So then with complex complex sets, we have options. Like I said, you can have small circuits, so like 4 exercises or 5 exercises even, but I mean that's kind of pushing it. After a while you think, why not just split it into smaller groups and it'd be more efficient. Well, that's my opinion anyway. But you could do more complex sets and circuits, and that's not really a problem. But yeah, at what time does it become a bit tedious? So the way that would work with smaller circuits if you did smaller rep counts. So instead of trying to do 3 sets of 10, like maybe do 3 sets of 5 of each exercise. Yeah, so you move quick, or you just do 1 of each and you go round. You know what I mean? Or 2 of each, or 3 of each, and you go round, like bigger circuits. Really, I don't like it to get too complicated like that. Although there are times that it's worth doing something like that for just like super conditioning and like cardiac shunting and stuff like that. But the other option is more complex sets where you combine exercises instead of into a circuit. You put them in like series, or not series, you put them in one go, like a routine or like a combo or like a transition, like we've spoken about in that episode of the podcast way back when we talked about transitions. References. Guys, if you haven't listened to them, go and listen to them, because it's important information. It'll help you with your training. And I'm not just saying that just because I can't be asked to explain stuff. So yeah, exercises. So you do things like pull-ups and leg raises, like I mentioned already. Or you do something like dips and leg raises, supported leg raises, obviously not hanging. And you do a dip and then you do like your leg raise, and then you do your dip and your leg raise. Or you could just do it and hold and L-sit. No problem, like a dip, hold an L-sit for 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 5 seconds, crazy bastard. And then you can take it for combos of skills. So it doesn't have to be just like dynamic exercises. You can do German hangs to back levers and stuff like that, and which we've spoken about those in that other episode as well. So go and check that out, because you have loads of options when it comes to doing more complex sets, and that's really when stuff gets super advanced and really fun. But you can also do that with lower level stuff. So you can do different variations of exercises, like different push-ups, or you can do like front bridge. You can do like a front bridge raise one leg, like one side, or like a single leg front, like side plank raise, or a single leg front bridge raise. I'm confusing myself. So you can do like a single leg front bridge raise, then flip it over into like a T push up, and then come up the other way, and then land back in a front bridge with the other leg up. Or you could do side plank raises and keep that leg up, do a single leg push up, and then come back and finish on the other side plank. So it's like advanced T push-ups, if you like, really super advanced ones. And Or you could do it doesn't have to be that crazy. Sorry, that was far too complicated. So you could do something much, much simpler. Like you could do, bollocks, what could you do? Lateral plank push-ups. One example, but you could do lateral plank push-up. You could do lateral plank T push-ups. So you do your push-up, you take your step to the side, you do your push-up and go up into the T. And you come down, push up, take your step to the side, push up and go up to a T. Or you do like grasshopper and Spider-Man push-ups, which I've spoken about before, where you do your Spider-Man push-up first, where your knee comes out to the same elbow, so like your left leg comes out to your left elbow. Then you do grasshopper push-up, where your left leg goes under your body to your right elbow. And you do them for reps, both sides obviously. Otherwise you'll be walking in circles. And yeah, that's really it, guys. A bit of a lowdown on how you can combine stuff into complex sets. Definitely do this. If you're training like of your own accord and you're just writing your own program and stuff, like this is just a very efficient way of training, and it keeps everything simple so you don't end up doing the same thing over and over again, but also conditioning and training yourself in ways that you just don't get from doing the same reps in like just the same exercise, one exercise for sets. So yeah, it's just great for you. And that is about it. Guys, if you like what you hear, sorry guys, that is the end of this episode. If you like what you heard, as always, go to give us a 5-star rate and then review on honest. Fucking hell. So guys, that is the end of this episode. If you like what you heard, as always, give us an honest 5-star rating and review. Wink wink. Share us with your mates, training partners, give us likes, subscribes and all the other good stuff. And yeah, help me reach other people like you who could do with learning more about how to train calisthenics, because although it's really intuitive when you know about it, when it isn't, it's really confusing and overwhelming. Yeah, otherwise guys, if you have any questions or comments, reach out to me at More Than Lifting everywhere. Best place is Instagram on the DMs. Just give me a message and we can have a conversation. Otherwise, I'll catch up with you in the next episode. And as always, keep in touch with yourselves and